Yo, what's up, boys? How's everybody doing, man? Hope everybody's having a good night. I'm about to call it a night, but I wanted to get on here and share this message with you guys before I went to sleep. And this is something that I've noticed as of super recently. Basically, well, I've noticed it, most of my journey, but for the most part, it just keeps getting revealed more and more. When you go on semen retention, you guys, I'm telling you right now, if you guys are like anything like a people pleaser or anything along those lines to where, you want to be friends with everybody and you want to, be cool with everybody and be, part of a couple different kinds of groups of friends, all this type of stuff, you're going to have to put that to the side because what I've learned, you guys, is that semen retention really makes you, it like isolates you. It sets you apart from a lot of people and a lot of stuff that's going on in the world. So, this is for the guys that are new on the journey, and really anyone to relate with, but you're gonna be going around, you guys, and essentially you're gonna be offending some people. You're gonna be offending people because the energy that you guys have as somebody that is retaining their life force, it can be very intense. It can be intense in the sense of like, man, like you just become a more serious individual, and you also don't put up with any type of bullshit that's going on, and you also don't really allow any kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but anything that you feel like maybe like wastes your time. Like for me personally, you guys, I've cut out a lot of the things that I used to do, and I've cut out a lot of things like just the things that I really used to like to do, bro. Like listening to certain music, watching certain movies, watching certain shows, watching. I'm very aware of the stuff that I'm consuming, on a daily basis, and a lot of people aren't going to understand that because they're still stuck in their old ways. Maybe they're still listening to that, negative music with all these messed up lyrics and, all these like, demonic rappers or artists or whatever music that you like to listen to. I like to listen to rap. So I've really noticed lately, especially in the music, you guys, God's definitely showing me that a lot of these rappers are super bad influences. I mean, I've known that, but I never really realized how impactful, it could be, things that you're consuming, and music is definitely a big weapon. So, you're just going to change. You're going to change with like the things that you like to consume, the things that you like to do. This journey, you guys, is really like an isolation period. It gets you isolated and focusing on yourself, and it really, it's a removal process. It's a removal process of things that are, might be holding you back in life, and, it really makes things come to the surface, and you get to really take a look at yourself, and you get to take a look at all the good things and all the bad things that are currently going on in your life, and you can kind of simplify it down to the things that are useful now, and especially you guys, if you're putting God first and you're going into the Word, when you're reading the Word, it's going to help you, and it's going to help you see what's good for you and what's bad for you. It says in the Bible, it's very clear who we're supposed to be around, the things we're supposed to be doing, things we're not supposed to be doing, that make God happy, and all this type of stuff. So as soon as you get tapped into like being obedient like that, it's a game changer, you guys. And you're gonna go around, and people are either gonna think that you're on some kind of high horse to where you're better than them because you don't want to partake in certain things, or maybe you just want to be alone. I've had a lot of moments lately to where people are always wanting to like hang out with me, and people are just I don't know. It's like my energy is very valuable now, so I'm really trying to protect, what I have going on, and it's gonna happen with you guys too. You're gonna understand how valuable you are and your energy, and how valuable time is, and how valuable the things that you're doing on a daily basis are. So you're gonna be going around and you're kind of gonna offend some people. You're gonna have to explain yourself. You're gonna have to explain yourself, sometimes to people, or maybe set boundaries, if they're doing things that you don't want to take part in anymore, or you got to set boundaries. You got to let them know, that you're this is how you want to live your life, how you want to conduct your life, and that's totally fine because it's your life. If they get offended, that's on them. We have to protect our energy out here because we definitely live in a world that has a lot of distractions, and it has a lot of things, in our environment to where we can really get off track. And, the enemy likes to use people to distract us, so for me right now, bro, it's very isolated, and I only really step out and do things that are necessary, and, see people that I really want to see. I'm not doing too much of like the socializing as far as going out and doing all this crazy shit. I'm really focused in, and I've understood that it's an isolation journey. You know what I'm saying? It's self-development. Isolation is between me and God. It's about learning about myself and, retaining that life force and just growing every day, because this is some serious business, you guys. When we start to control that lower region and control our sexual energy, all of the energy, you guys, goes into all the other areas of our life. So all the other areas of our life are going to improve. So it's like things that we really want to get done, we're going to be getting them done. We're going to be working on that. So you really shift your focus, and it gets you locked in, on all these things that you want to get done. For me, I like to make these videos and interact with you guys, help other guys that are on the self-development path. I like to make podcasts, with my voice spirit, Warren Martin, and I like to go to the gym. I like to cook when I'm at home. I like to eat good food, and then I like to pray. I like to spend time with God, and I like to watch, content about God. And it's that's what I like to tell people is like, this journey is a removal process. It's not like you're adding anything to your life. It's more so you're removing things. So it's a removal process. You're removing, filtering through all the bullshit that you used to take part in, removing it and keeping the stuff that's good, keeping the stuff that's still, useful for you. It's a serious journey. It's a lot more than just, quitting masturbating. A lot of people that don't really understand it, that I've tried to talk to, they think that it's just, masturbating is a problem, but it is a way deeper topic than people realize. It's a very spiritual practice when you decide to retain, and it goes way back in time, you guys. And this is what God wants us to do as men, to retain our life force until we're ready to reproduce, until we're ready to have a child, with a woman. So definitely not supposed to be out here, masturbating, busting our spiritual mojo into a tissue or a sock, and throwing it on the ground of our room. That's disrespectful to our own body. It's disrespectful to God, to our life force. So I know a lot of you guys are aware of this stuff now, but it's, gotta repeat it as much as possible. But man, it's a serious energy that's coursing through your body, and people aren't really going to understand it. So you got to form that relationship with God, because you're going to have a lot of people confused. You're going to have a lot of people confused out here and wondering why you're moving the way that you're moving. They're going to think that you're better than them. You're on some kind of high horse because you don't want to partake in certain things. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that. You got to remind people that you just, value your energy. It's nothing to do with them. It's all you. You are just very sensitive to things that might affect you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to protect your energy. And yeah, man, understand your worth, and just lock in. You guys lock in on what you want to accomplish in life and figure that stuff out. Yeah, and just, man, tunnel vision to the max. So that is what I would suggest, that we think about more and more on a daily basis. But you guys, don't be upset, if people are getting confused by you. You know, just remind yourself, okay, I'm going through a transition process, and I need to kind of either, you know, if you need to say something to these people, let them know that, you know, you're trying to work on yourself and you're trying to, you know, set a boundary with them. Let them know that you're just, you know, I need to protect my energy. I don't like to do these certain things, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's as easy as one simple little conversation, you know. So don't get offended when you get haters, when you get people that are jealous. You know, it's just because your energy is super intense. You know, it's very intense and focused, and you're just locked in, and you know, you're standing out. So people are going to notice you because you're not doing the normal, you know, weak power level type stuff. You're turning into a very focused individual, you know, and people are going to notice that, and they're going to just kind of think that you're different, and they're going to, yeah, there's going to be all types of stuff going on, guys. So we really have to focus, stay focused on you and your connection with God, stay focused on your goals and what you're trying to get done, and just lock in, you guys. So that's my message for this video, and yeah, man, God bless all you guys. Hope everybody's doing good. Drop some comments if you guys want to chop it up. And much love. Hope everybody's staying strong. And I'll talk to you guys later. All right, God bless.